Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and I hope everyone's week starting off swell. So, folks, as I said on Friday, today we were going to be opening mail, and that is exactly what we're doing. You see, I still have not one, but two large envelopes here that were part of a huge trade I did on Trading Card Database. And I opened one envelope from this individual, and a while back I was like, well, I still got two more, so maybe I'll open them in a future video. Well, this is that future video. But as I'm recording this right now, I still haven't 100% decided if I'm going to open both or only open one. So we shall see once we get to the next clip. But besides mail, one other thing I'm happy to announce is on Friday, I finally signed up to a website called Zezzle. I'm sure a lot of you out there have probably heard of that website or app or whatever. It is affiliated with a lot of, big shopping stores, or however you want to say it. And one in particular happens to be a card shop here in Montreal. A card shop that, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of. It is a bigger, more well-known shop that I have seen featured on a lot of bigger card channels here on YouTube. One in particular is Ziri. And that card shop is Mirage Trading. And I know where the shop is and everything. Just, I've never been there in person just because it's a little out of the way from my place. So, after watching Ziri's channel for quite some time and seeing that every other, video he puts out, Mirage Trading sponsors his stuff and everything, I was like, okay, I'm going to go check out their website and this whole Zezzle thing and whatnot. So I did, and I signed up, and come to find out that you could buy products on the website. They'll ship it to you, and then you just basically pay it off. And you could pay it off in one full payment, you could do 2 payments, or you could do 4 payments. So I decided to do a 4-payment setup, and I think maybe getting on this kick, maybe once 2023-24 Series 2 hockey gets released and everyone goes completely bonkers for hunting Bedard, maybe I'll finally be able to start getting hobby boxes and whatnot and make things a little more interesting around here. But anyway, so signed up with Zezzle, did my first purchase, and I'm happy to say that come this Friday, we are going to be busting into some more 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum. But this time around, we're going to be cracking into one of these. Yes, this is a legit true blue hobby box. 24 packs, 1 auto guaranteed. So since this product has been released, I have opened 4 loose packs and 2 hobby light boxes. And my big pulls from it so far are a Bill Buckner gold refractor, numbered to 50, and a Pete Alonso, is it the gold toile or orange toile? Oh, I think also numbered to 50. Those are my 2 big pulls so far. So I'm hoping our auto in this box is really something to write home about. I mean, it would be awesome to pull like a, Bobby Witt Jr., refractor auto, or a Julio Rodriguez or something. But that and, numerous parallels and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm very excited for this coming Friday. And again, if all goes well, maybe I'll pick up some more of this stuff. So, that's that. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. It's time to get into some mail. So, I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to get myself a drink, get myself situated, and we're going to crack into the mail. Sound cool? All right. One sec, and let me get myself comfy. All right. Alrighty then. So, here's a view you're more familiar with. And yes, folks, for those of you out there wondering, I did indeed get myself a drink. Yes, I got myself a glass of some of the finest and coldest H2O ever passed through a Brita filter. Oh, yeah. All right, so from last clip till now, I decided, screw it, we're opening both packages. So, since there's probably painter's tape and binder pages and cardboard and whatnot, I'm going to tear into all this stuff, get all the cards out, and then show you what goodies lay inside. Alrighty? So, one sec.
2 hours later.
Holy smokes. Whew. That was a lot of cards. And that was a hell of a workout for old Buck. And that's why he is pooped. So thank you for your services, bud. Now you go rest. And when I said there was a lot of cards, I mean literally, there was a lot of cards. So we got quite a bit to look at today. Mind you, all these cards are from about 1 or 2 different sets that I'm collecting. But there's some cool stuff in here. But of course, before we get to checking out this cool stack of cards, we need a card of the day. And I just so happen to have a 5-card stack here that I'm going to be bringing with me to the expo in November, because I have a feeling PSA is probably going to be doing another, special. Like in April, it was submit up to 5 cards, and they were all, I think, like 20 or $25 a card or whatever. And anyway, I still have to pay for that submission, but again, $186 isn't the easiest to just fling around here and there, especially when you have a lot of other stuff to take care of. But luckily, PSA is pretty lenient on that stuff. But yeah, so I have a new 5-card stack here. But I think the one card that I'm choosing for today to be our card of the day is this 07-08 Upper Deck Victory rookie of the one and only Mr. Carey Price. He's been in the media as of recently, and he was saying that he's still hopeful to try and make a comeback. As much as I would love to see it, I don't know if it's going to happen. But at the same time as he's saying that he's planning on making a comeback, he's also been saying stuff how, he misses the adrenaline of the game and being in the room with the boys and all this stuff. And there's just certain things he's saying where it kind of makes you feel like even he's starting to have that whole, thing set in where it's like, you've been playing for 15 plus years. Maybe it is time to hang up the pads. Tuukka Rask did it. He played for 15 years with Boston, and maybe it's your turn, But, hey, if he could really heal up that leg and make a comeback for, even 1 year and have one last good run, I would be happy. As I'm sure a ton of other Habs fans would be as well. So, anyway. And if you're curious, what are the other 4 cards in my PSA candidate stack here? I have this 2001 Upper Deck Mike Weir rookie card. I have this 1979 Topps Ray Guy. Still to date, the only kicker in the Football Hall of Fame. I found this by fluke, and I posted a picture of it on Instagram recently. It's a 2022 Panini Donruss rated prospect. I don't know what insert this is. The Vector, Shimmer, Quasi. I don't friggin' know. But it's Ellie De La Cruz. So I figured, what the hell? Why not? And then to round things off, I have this beautiful 7980 Topps Jerry Cheevers, and that is freaking clean. So yeah, we'll see how this does. Anyway, so that's my little spiel, and then of course the carry price. All right, so let's get into this huge stack of cards. Kicking things off with the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Yes, this is from the 90-91 O-Pee-Chee set. I think this is card... yeah. This is indeed card number 1 of the set. So, I think the first 7 cards are all, tributes to Wayne Gretzky or whatever. So we got that. We got newly inducted Hall of Famer Tom Barrasso. And I just realized that's a Topps one, not an O-Pee-Chee one. That stings. And we got the Central Red Army Arturs Irbe before his pads starting getting all mucked up. Then from there, we have a nice little stack of 99-2000 Upper Deck Century Legends. So we got Mark Messier, Dennis Potvin, Ray Bourque, Phil Esposito, Milt Schmidt, Brian Trottier, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Patrick Waugh, Dick Clapper, Bill Cook, we got Chief, Johnny Busick, and we got Max Bentley. And a really interesting fact about this 99-2000 set, if you put the top 50 players part of it together, you will notice that there is a card 29 missing from it. Why is card 29 missing from it? Well, because it was originally supposed to be Ken Dryden, but when Upper Deck put out the set, they decided to just go through with it, and they didn't actually get Ken Dryden's permission. And so when he got wind of it, he was like, no. And yeah, so there's that one card gap in the set. However, I have seen online that apparently there were some prototypes of that card floating around, and apparently they're extremely rare. And if you happen to have one, well, you got you got a pretty expensive card on your hands. So, yeah. Anyway, next we move on to one of my favorite sets, and I know I keep harking it, but I know it's one of Brandon Jensen's favorite hockey sets too. 2001 Fleer Greats of the Game. So we have Peter Stastny, Steve Larmer, we got the Roadrunner, Yvon Cornwallier, we got Jean Rattel, Stotch, Stan Mikita, We got Glenn Anderson, Alex Delvecchio, Rick Martin, 1/3 of the French Connection, Clark Gillies, R.I.P. We got Ken Hodge, Johnny Busick, Terry O'Reilly, Rick Keogh, and Kent Nilsson. There you go. Man, just the card stock on these are friggin' amazing. I love it. And yeah, there are autograph cards in this set, and I find the autographs in this set are beautiful because they're all on card, hard signed autos, and they're just chef's kiss. So nice. All right, next, the brunt of this trade, I could safely say. So actually, you know what? The brunt of the trade we'll save to last. I'll get these two cards out of the way first. We got a UD Canvas Legends from 2023 Tim Hortons of the man himself, Mr. Tim Horton. And we got a 22-23 Upper Deck Series 1 Young Gun of one Mr. Alex Pickleman Vlasic. I bet people rib him like that for like crazy. You know, hey, Pickleman! Or maybe not. Maybe I'm the one who's could possibly start something. I don't know. Anyway, now, the brunt of this trade, this whole stack right here, are from the 2005 franchise set, in the game franchise. And of course, I've mentioned it before, the franchise set was split into 4 different sections. You had Canada, US East, US West, and Update. And there are some real funky ones in Update I saw recently. And anyway, so let's just get through this. So we got Phil Housley, Hawk and Lube. What a name. I love it. Jamie McCoon, Guy Chouinard, Bernie Nichols, Gary Unger. And you got some old ones in here too. Goldie Progers, Doug friggin' Harvey, yes. Clark Gillies, the Gumper, Gump Worsley, Alan Stanley, Camille Henry, Vic Hadfield, Brian Propp, Brian Bradley, Dino Cicerelli. I've said it once, I'll say it again. What a journeyman Dino was. Yvonne Labre, Guy Hebert, Wayne Carlton, Dennis Maruk, and I found out just earlier this morning that while Maruk was with the Barons, I believe during the like 74-75 or 75-76, I forget what year it was, he was basically like the top guy in everything for this team. So we got that. We got Dave Gardner. We got Gilles Meloche. Patrick Waugh. Wearing the wrong jersey. No, just kidding. He was awesome with Colorado. Then we got the other Colorado team, the Rockies. You got Barry Beck, Joe Watson. Oh, I love this card. Doug Favell. Oh, the mask and everything. Beautiful. Bob McMillan. Jack Lavie. Time to reboot. Jack Valaket. We got Guy Carbonneau. Definitely in a wrong jersey. I mean, he did good with Dallas and everything, but Guy Carbonneau will always be a Hab. Or to the rare, like, 3 people out there, he played with St. Louis, too. Never mind. We got Captain Kirk Muller, Craig Ludwig, all former Habs players. We got Ebby Goodfellow with the Falcons. Gary Croteau with the Scouts. Rogie Vachon, yes, sir. The man with the smiley face mask. J.P. Parise, Cesar Maniego with a goalie mask that's pure nightmare fuel. Keith Acton, Fred Barrett, Brian Bellows. Then we got Charlie Hodge with the, it was the Oakland Seals then? Yeah, it was the Oakland Seals and then the Golden, this was just the Oakland Seals. Harry Howell. Okay. So I know how a lot of people like to nominate Charlie Huff for being, baseball's like living fossil for playing so many years, and in some of his like towards the end of his career cards really looking old. Well, I nominate Harry Howell for being hockey's living fossil, because you look at some of his cards towards the end and the guy looked freaking ancient when he really wasn't. But I guess that was just a thing back then. So anyway, then we got Darren Shannon, Mike Bullard. We got Roy Waters with the Pirates. They weren't just a baseball team. You got Red Berenson, Mark Hunter, Dickie Moore. Yeah, I know. That's a weird sight, seeing Derek Sanderson in anything but a Boston Bruins jersey. But it happened. Wayne Babbage, Bernie Federko. Oh, look at that. Mike Liut had probably one of the coolest shots ever. Look at that stretch. The classic long chin mask. Oh, beautiful. Frank Finnegan, Brian Hayward, one of my favorite 90s goalie masks. Kelly Kisio, and we finish everything off with one of the early Sharks superstars, Mr. Pat Falloon. So there you go, folks. A huge trade completed. Huge hole in my set completed. I am a very happy man. And I hope all of you out there are happy as well, because there were some hockey names here that I'm sure more than a few of you out there have been fans of or still are fans of. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know the routine. Give her a big old like. Leave a comment down below. And of course, as I say at the end of every video, you don't need to, but if you'd like to, click that big old subscribe button. As well, click the little bell too to let you guys know when my videos go live. And with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great remaining Monday. Hope you guys have a killer week. And I will see you back here on Friday, where once again, we're going to rip into this bad boy. Man, when you're so used to opening those hobby light boxes and you get one of the actual just hobby box, man, these things have some heft to them. Now, mind you, I'm going from a box that only had 16 packs to now a box that has 24 packs. So, yeah, there's going to be a weight difference, but for some reason, it just feels heavy. Man, I hope there's some good stuff in here. Anyway, you're just going to have to find out on Friday. So, till then, folks, I say to you, see ya!